Hello everyone, this is Scher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the Seeker's Path Renewal. This is a new version of the Seeker's Path original event that's now even better to farm for skill ups. Well, this event has two different phases. The first phase is starting from stage number 1 to stage number 8. You'll be facing 5 minions of Azura. They are mini versions of him. They are very easy to defeat, they have different attacks. But they don't have too much HP. You can use this to train AOE attacks. We'll talk about this later. And then, starting from stage number 9 up to stage number 14, they are different. You have only one Azura, this real version of him, that attacks with just so many different attacks. He has a very high agility as well and very high endurance. So debuffing endurance may be good here so you can do more damage, but, well, still just going for nuke will work. So Azura has a lot of HP, and also something that's very important is that all styles in the game are getting double gains here. It does not show here, but yes, all styles in the game are getting 2 times status. And we get this new stuff here that is an increased rate to get skill ups, and it's very good here because I believe that's at least double the normal rate. It should be better than that. And for many people that don't grind in this game like hardcore players, they will finally have a good event to get skill ups and prepare for the future. Let's say that World Tower is probably reaching us, and getting some skill ups here will help, and also for standard farming. Also, there's something very important about this event that makes it different than past ones. In this event, you start with 20 BP instead of just 10, allowing you to start with one very powerful nuke and then maybe use another one just as a follow-up. Let's click here on edit, and then I have this strategy here that uses only platinum styles, and that also explain how characters can be very different when dealing with this content. Let's say Grey. Grey has this attack called Scattered Petals that uses 12 BP, so he will not be able to use this on turn 2 because he will need 24 BP. He only has access to 23 in 2 turns. So Grey will be very strong for the first hit, but the second one will not. So you can kind of fix Grey by getting another skill that's almost as powerful, but uses less BP. This one is this attack called the Aksha Flash that hits between 3 to 5. This is from Inheritance, and you will be able to use this on the next turn. Sif is a very good case because she has a nuke with only 11 BP cost. That means that she will be able to use this on turn 1 and turn 2. Even better, she has a fast attack. So she will open turn 1, buff everyone, because this attack can buff STR and Dexterity, and on turn 2 she will buff again. Maybe she will kill the enemy with her second hit, or maybe she will just buff the squad to help it even further. So Sif is a very good character to be used, and she's free. I mean, it's a platinum style that many people have access to. Another type of cycling is just like Annie that has a very powerful attack with 8 BP. She can use this 3 times. Yeah, turn 1, 2, and 3, but kinda waiting 3 turns to kill the boss will just take too much time, but just to explain that some styles will be able to attack 3 times with a nuke. Albert is another case of a character that's not so good, but since he's free and everyone has access to, Holy Rift is 12, meaning that he cannot use it 2 times in a row. And you can just inherit or just use Heaven on Earth, so the damage will still be good, but not as good as some other styles. And Gan is another one with 12, just to explain that he's another contender that will not do so much damage. Another case is our characters like Polka that can hit between different hits with their nukes. That is, Scatter Explosions is a very powerful attack that, well, hits between 3 to 5 and he uses only 9 BP, so that he can attack between turns 1 and 2 just easily. You can also use characters like Fuse that has an attack that increases damage for the squad with air support. He's a very useful character that I'll show you some strategies with him. And Leon that will just use his Imperial Glory attack and then switch to Steel Light. May not be the best damage with the first one, but the second one is good enough, but has delay, so it also decreases the speed of the farming. But these are mostly about these options that you can use. The other one is characters like Lyza. They have a very powerful attack with Sky Twister, that's 14 BP. The new Boston also has this, 4S damage. Look, 4S damage, very powerful. That will really help. There are some other styles that has something like this Elizabeth. She also buffs the squad and has a sheep nuke, and Warhammer is very powerful. Global X Tatiana is very similar as well. So these are kind of your options, and I'll start with the free formation because many people can replicate. If they summon very many platinum tickets, they can use this and train the styles, and Grey is very nice to be trained right now since he's a very powerful character from now on. Okay, let's go. This formation only uses 3 styles, platinum ones. And there is the newest gray on the top, and I'm using Dragon Strike formation. Sif gets more damage here on the 50% plus, Mountain Cross. And gray is the next one, he's very, very strong. Scattered Petals deals like 50,000 damage. My gray is not level 50 yet. And we can use Albert here, he's not a best damage dealer, but many people have him trained in the recent times. And in the back here I have Vayne with Flash Triple Trust. I can also use Doppelgangers if I want to upgrade that. And on the next turn it's easy to win because Sif will have a fast attack again. Sometimes she will even kill the enemy with just Mountain Cross on the next turn. So this type of combination is very easy to use. The thing with Albert is that his BP cost is too high. On turn 2 he will not use his nuke again. The same thing with Jen. But I was showing you that you can make even strategies with only 3 styles without premium. There's no premium style here. Okay, so now that we learned how this event works, let's try to make more strategies with 3 strong styles so that we open 2 Trainees slots. This is one of the best ones I can make. Well, there is Roufas on the next position. I know not everyone has access to him, but those they have. Get him Blade is 10 BP so he can use this on turn 1. Well, we get 20 BP points anyway, but he would just get paralyzed. But he did his job. There is Summer Elizabeth, and she just used Dual Hammer with 9 BP. She can also use this twice in a row. It's a very powerful attack. She also buffs blunt damage. And another character that can use here is Lyza. And Lyza has Sky Twister, a very powerful attack, 14 BP. She will be able to use this on turn 1. But then after that, she would just have to use Giant Swing or something that you can inherit because it's not enough to use Babel Crumble. But with this strategy, we want to kill on turn 1, or maybe if we go for turn 2, only 1 attack will be needed. So I'm training here in 2 slots Minerva, because I want to get Acupuncture maxed, and in the case of Cordelia, I'm also training Acupuncture with the normal one, still not maxed or even updated. Well, the good thing about this is that you can train 2 styles, but you're probably using 3 very trained styles already, like my Roufas is capped, and my Summer Elizabeth is close to, my Lyza is still not, but eventually she will be capped. So you have to keep switching between the characters that you want to train here or not. Well, we got a combo, so it will be very easy. Very, very easy. Because Roufas deals a lot of damage on combos. Yes. But it's usually 1 turn to kill this as well. Now let's talk about another character that's pretty good to be using on the next position, and that one is Fuse. And why is that? Because he has a fast attack that buffs morale up for the whole squad, so he would act before everyone else. There's also some clashing here with Leon. I'm also bringing Leon since Leon increases damage to the whole squad by 10% with Imperial Assault and sometimes even more with Warcry. So, I also have Polka here in the top because characters like him that has Scatter Explosions, like I said, a nuke below 11 BP is good, and this one can even increase damage based on how many hits we get. And the next best one for Rainbow Rangers is Red or Incompelia. They are also very good, but the problem with Red is that after using Punishing Combo, he will not have enough BP, so we can just use Submission. But the goal here is to finish this in a single turn, so that we don't need to attack again. But if we do, the characters here will be able to pull it off. Let's go. So the thing here is that Fuse will buff the whole squad and we will get more damage. You can use him in other strategies as well, like Deadly Pierce. In this case, Leon went first. Leon, why are you doing this? It doesn't change too much since Leon is not exactly that better since he opens with an AOE attack. Next turn he will just use Steel Blade Light. As you see, because we are bringing a trainee unequipped, it's not doing any damage. We got close to killing Azura, but didn't work. Now it should be very easy. Also, Fuse has Trilling Snipe that he can hit 1 or 2 times after the first wave. And for people that just got Fuse, this is a good way to train him as well. Well, and for last, let me show the strategy that many people can replicate. Those that started the game recently with the Royal Banner, we can bring the Royal family here together, and if you have Double Dark Blade inherited with Emperor, is even better. I'm using Amazon Raid X formation. This is like a very good formation for STR based. If you don't have, just use the Dragon Strike. Emperor does a lot of damage because Azura is considered a demon. And with only the first wave, we reached like 35% of the HP of Azura or less. And your 2 trainees in the back will just be able to get skill ups. And on the next turn, you will finish with your characters. I think that Empress will finish. Oh yeah, I also have to increase Imperial Blades to 11. Don't forget that, because he will use it instead. Yes, this Empress here is good enough for this, since she can just use it twice in a row. Well, let me show you the mass strategy I have made. This one uses only 2 focused styles. It's Fuse 2.0 here, and he is good because of air support. I place it here on the front because he gets only 25% increase in damage, and also decreased agility. It does not matter because he's fast attacker. His air support will help the squad do more damage. And Roufas is already a double attacker. He gets a lot of damage by morale up, so Gun and Blade will do more. And here we can bring anyone. Like, I'm showing you Gray because Gray is so strong. He can use Scattered Petals as an opener. That deals like 50,000 damage. And on turn 2 you can use Yaksha Flash. And I also bring here Darke with Kaleidoscope, does a lot of damage, but can be Darke, can be Claudia, can be Jamie, can be any character like Mikhail. On the SR position can be anyone as well, can be Sif, and any other STR attacker. And here on the agility position you bring someone you want to train that you don't care about the damage, because we really don't need this one to do damage. But with this 4 here we can do a turn 1 kill and be very fast when farming the last stage. Let's go. Since we can rotate the styles on the Dex and STR position, I can kind of say that this is the best one. Yes, it's the best one because I can just train my good characters alongside one bad trainee on the back. Scatter Petals deal 45 because it's not on 50% STR. But look, Azura is dead already with 4 actions. And the character in the back is just getting status. But this is more for people that want to fast farm the event and get the currency as soon as possible. Okay, now that we are done with stage number 14, I want to talk about stage 8, because this is still very useful for AOE farming, and not just AOE. Let's talk about this. Well, this stage has 5 minions, and because it has 5 minions, they have lower HP. And you can use this to train skills. And I must say that here I'm bringing some very weak styles, like this hero is very weak. And I'm here because I want to train the Stone Shower skill. Don't know why, just because I want to collect. Nadart, this Nadart is also very weak. He has this Spotting Kayakiv, and it's an AoE attack that I want to train as well. And there is this version of Gray with Will Swing Plus. This is a very good moment to train this skill here with Gray. And even with Final Emperor, if you still haven't. Urpina has this Dual Whirlwind skill that's very powerful, but it never gets used. I would train this anyway. And there is Fairy with Big Wheels. Here in this composition, I'm only bringing AoE attacks, and they can just simply be trained together. Let's go. Okay, so they will just try to do AoE all the time, and you will have to probably unequip some weapons with some of your styles if they are too powerful, because anyway, some of your characters will not attack. Just try to bring the best combination of your equipment. Remove some equipment to get the best result. Like Big Wheels probably will kill it. So my Nadar couldn't attack. So by changing equipment I can make so that everyone attacks and we get more skills up. And for last, if you want to mix up, you can bring some strong AoEs alongside single target damage. In this case, I'm bringing Elizabeth with her Sky Roar that I want to get to max. That is the Tatiana with Grand Slam. So 1 single target, 1 AoE. Sophia has an AoE, T260 has an AoE, and Annie has a single target. So it's a combination of 2 single targets and 3 AoEs. This is enough to kill those enemies because they don't have too much HP. Okay, and you can also change your equipment accordingly so that 3 AoEs is enough to kill this enemy. But no more than 3, and no less than 3. So everyone that's new to the game, take this opportunity to train your skills, because increasing the level of the skills affects a lot of your damage potential, especially in the upcoming events. That's exactly what I did here. You see, all 5 characters attacking, and all of them had a chance to skill up. With that, they become stronger and they can clear content faster, better. So that's it, guys. I think the video ends here. Hope it helped you in your farming. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you soon in another episode. Bye.